There were three of us growing up in the house, and all three of us didn't have any father. So the only father figure that we had was Mr. Joe. Mr. Joe was our daddy. Mr. Joe taught us how to cut grass. Cut grass, yes. These hands cut grass at one point in life. But Mr. Joe taught us how to cut grass. He taught us how to build. He taught us how to fix cars. I remember me being broke down on the side of the road one day with a boy who didn't know how to change a tire. And I got outside, jacked that car up with these heels and these lashes on, and threw that tire on and got down the road. He said, "Girl, how you learn how to do that?" I said, "My granddaddy taught me how to do that. You better get you a man in your life, nigga." You know. And my granddaddy was a jokester and all this stuff. And I'm honestly really, really very happy that my grandfather has been released from that prison that he was in his body with all the sickness and stuff that was going on inside him. I know it seems sad, but I'm so relieved because he's not suffering anymore. And there's a scripture that always comes to my mind when I think about him being gone, and I think about my aunt who died in 2012, his baby daughter. The scripture is, even though my mama's a Bible scholar over that child, I still have to go to Google and find it, but it sits very heavy in me. And it says in Ephesians 6:12, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places." And I do believe that all of our lives are ordered. Our steps are ordered. And in order for our steps to be ordered and go into perfect alignment with what God has for us to do, we need to be physical and spiritual. And so when it says, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places." Every time that I'm going through an obstacle in my life, every time that I'm going through a difficult decision, I pray, I ask God for help. But I also think of who has been taken before me. My aunt left in 2012, rocked and devastated our family. My grandfather's gone today. My best friend died in 2017. And there's been so many things that have went on in my life in the courses of these people being removed from my life. And I think that what helps me get over them being gone is knowing that we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against the principalities and wickedness in high places. I can't fight a spiritual fight in the flesh. So God takes the people that are close to us and that love us the most and that have our backs the hardest on earth, and he sends them in that spiritual realm, and they fight for us through the things that we cannot see. And so I'm so glad today that I know that I have another soldier while I'm still here living, fighting for me in the spirit world. Because my grandfather fought for me here in the world of the living. And I'm so happy that I know that I got a strong soldier out there that taught me how to change the doggone tire when I needed it the most. And I love you, Mr. Joe, from now on out until we see each other again. And Mama, you're going to be good. He over there, all the prayers that you pray to God, all the things that you ask God for, when it ain't getting to the throne room like you needed to be, oh, Mr. Joe and Darlene got those prayer requests all the way to the throne. Like, hey, you hear Miss Mary out there praying, God. I know you're busy, but listen to my daughter. I know you're busy, but listen to my sister. You know, I'm telling you, Mama, they're still with us, hearing your prayers every single night. And they take them directly to the throne room because I know that he hears mine.